Come here, kitty. Garfield, come here. Garfield, come here. Garfield, come here. Come here. There he is. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Hey, Garfield. Come here. Come here. Garfield. You meathead. Camera's off a little bit. Yep, camera's off a little bit. Not seeing the logo I need to be seeing. And the brake should be in the center anyway. The brake is the whole focal point of the camera being where it is. That beautiful piece of engineering is the Thrustmaster T-LCM pedals. How am I going to do this without blocking that light? Crap. First of all, move the table. Oh, and be quick, because there's a cat around. It needs to come that direction. A hair. Oh, I want to see the LED. Alright, hopefully it's going to get the light that it needs now. And the lamp may have something to do with it. See, now I can see the logo that I need to see. That should stay there now. So I wonder what all these new hypercars are going to look like next year. Because this thing from the top down looks very interesting. The only way you can see it from top down is in the livery editor. And this one cannot be modified. It's like an F1 car with a big snout. And the big snout makes it kind of look like a GT car. Except on steroids. really good steroids. Now, this is not my livery. This is someone from the Discovery, and it's the test car. It's pretty good. I like it. Alright. Let's see what happens this time, Casey. Let's see what happens this time, Casey. Period. My live stream from 2 Fridays ago got pulled down because of something that was said. Period. I'm going to appeal it and tell them, quote, look, comma, CBD definitely helps relieve my aches and pains. Get yours from allnaturalscbd.org. Coupon code KC10, end quote. Nice. I hope they update that stuff frequently. My leg's too white. Garfield. Excuse me. Hey, Garfield. Hey, big boy. Hey, it's coming. Come here. Hey, baby. Come here. Garfield, come here. Come here. Hey, baby. Oh, that's right, he had a glitch today. Shit. I'm not gonna drive. I don't know. I heard the Vulcan's pretty good. But I've been wanting to drive that thing since Top Gear. Huh. Alright. What are the tires? Road car. What does this thing have on it? Racing Hards. Alright. Sweet. Did those come on it? Or did I buy them? Shit, I didn't have to go all the way in there. Nope, that's what it came with. Sweet. A road car with racing tires. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. A road car with racing tires.
RVCarCompany.com. Again, RVCarCompany.com. There's a little weirdness going on with the audio here from my live stream. It's just being odd. We're gonna have to deal with the normal webcam microphone for this first segment, which is okay, I think. You won't be able to hear some of the audio clips that I have for you, but I think you'll be all right. If you don't hear any of those things, for some reason, it's just not picking up the standard mic in, and I don't know why that is, because usually that is pretty standard. So if you're on the live stream, you just have to deal with the webcam for one segment. We'll get it situated here in the next portion of the program. So I have to address the elephant in the room. Elephant in the room is Joe Biden falling off his bicycle, which gave a lot of people a chuckle on Saturday morning.
Okay,
for those of you who have not seen it, I encourage you to watch the video.
This?
And if that makes me seem mean, I don't care.
Oh my gosh, this is the other Sardinia.
First time on
oh boy. Alright.
And there are people whom I respect.
It's the
like,
other
I don't see anything funny about Roman falling, who could have hurt me. It's funny because he's not seriously hurt. You know, watching people fall down is funny.
It's not a fuel race.
Watching people fall down and like die, not so funny, right? That's how this works. So the reason that I thought it was so funny is not because I don't like Joe Biden, is because Joe Biden made such a big deal throughout the entire campaign about challenging people to push-up contests, talking about how he was the one who would run and walk up, run up and down the stairs and walk up and down the stairs without any issues, and Donald Trump was the one that was worried about falling.
Area that was never seen.
He was the one that was constantly making a big deal out of health and fitness. And the left of the country has constantly made a big deal about Trump being morbidly obese, which of course he's not morbidly obese. He's certainly a little overweight, but he's not morbidly obese. And they just continue to make this an issue.
Maybe I brought way too much time for this.
Joe Biden, because they have made this an issue, it has amplified how hysterical it is to watch somebody fall. In addition to how
this goes like up the mountain.
Watch somebody fall down.
Wow, that's cool.
It's always
elevation.
It's funny.
Lots of elevation change there. Holy cow.
So Biden is not hurt, which is good. We don't want him to get hurt. We don't like the guy.
Okay, this is unusual.
And he fell to the ground. He hit hard. I don't know what happened. I don't know if his leg got stuck on the spikes of the pedals, or if it caught his shoelace, or what have you. I don't know. Okay? I don't care. He fell. He hit hard. But he's fine. He's fine. That's the important thing. He's fine. Okay? So basically, he said that his foot got caught. I don't know. I couldn't see what actually happened. It's certainly plausible. I've had that happen. Most kids have had that happen. But it happened, and he fell down.
Oh, wow, this track is
I would like to remind everybody of a basic
fact. This track is so weird.
To point out throughout the campaign, as the right was constantly telling how old Joe Biden was. They would always point out that Joe Biden was only 3 years older than Donald Trump. Now, when you look at Joe Biden now and you look at Donald Trump now, do they look like they're only 3 years apart in age? Look at their physicality, and then also look at their ability to function. Do they look like they're only 3 years apart in age? No. Joe Biden looks to be 10, 15 years older at a minimum.
Wow.
But they're 3 years apart in age. And we're starting to get internal rumblings from the Democratic Party that Joe Biden, they don't want him to run in 2024 because, again, he, quote, just seems old, according to one member of the party in a memo. He just seems old. Well, he just seems old because he is old. He's not even doing the pressers in the normal places at the White House because they had to build a studio. Because the teleprompters, we finally found this out last month, the teleprompters are so big they don't fit in the Oval Office. And they have to permanently mount them, so they built this stage where he can go. Now, I'm not denigrating the man for having poor vision, but it's just one other layer that, hey, this is an issue going into 2024. I told you before the election even happened, if Biden were to win, it would be a 2-year plan. That's what I told you. So they're going to keep him in there for 2 years. Whoever his VP nominee is, at the time Kamala Harris, was going to be the one that they would want to replace. Now, I think the plan is shifted a little bit because nobody really wants Kamala. And maybe there's still some people in the Democratic Party who think putting Kamala in there for 2 years would somehow, some way, ingratiate her to the American public and give her a head start so she can serve that 2 years plus have 2 potential full terms.
Oh my
so
gosh.
she can be in office for a decade. That is what I always told you the plan was. And that's from my sources from inside the parties. They were looking at doing it.
That race really sucks.
Part of the reason that plans change is that Kamala Harris is a dunce and doesn't know what the hell she's doing. So everything that she touches turns to crap.
And I brought way too much car to that. Too much car to that fight, but damn.
Job,
it just does. There's nothing like the other 2 tracks.
Her next
Nothing.
job is going to head up the new disinformation board. That's something that Kamala Harris is actually somewhat qualified for.
Oh.
She's somewhat qualified to lie to the American people on a regular, perpetual basis. So that could be her first success as vice president.
Let's go.
And I've told you before, they were grooming Buttigieg to slide in as her VP because they want to go ahead and move him forward, even though right now, minority America hates his guts, right? So they don't like him, and with good reason. They don't like Pete Buttigieg. So that seems to be the working plan that the Democrats have. It hasn't completely been derailed yet, but it's always something that, potentially, hey, maybe you give Kamala 2 years, and you're still kind of controlling and dictating things anyway from the party. You give her a couple of years, and then maybe you have a primary swearing between her and Pete or somebody else or whoever it is. And it'll be interesting to see if this is actually what transpires. But again, they're 3 years apart, Trump and Biden. But Biden seems old. Trump does not seem old to anybody. There's nobody who looks at Donald Trump and says, that is an old man who can't function. Everybody looks at Joe Biden and says that. And the people who don't say that are the people who are lying to you because they're trying to fake it until they make it. Now, what makes this so extra saucy funny is that you started to have a bunch of people defend Biden for falling off of the bike. What they should have done is just said, you know, every kid shoelace that got caught up with the spikes of a bike pedal and fallen down, thank God he's okay. Look at all these idiots wishing him harm. That's what they should have done. That's not what they did. They decided to go ahead and somehow make this a heroic moment. Casey, what are you talking about? How can you make falling off of a bicycle square in your head a heroic moment? I don't know, but this is what The Atlantic wrote. The heroism of Biden's bike fall. That is an actual title of an article that got published over the weekend. The heroism of Biden's bike fall. And then they made it all about, it's an important lesson for America. When you fall, you must get back up. I'm not joking. This is a real article. I will put the screenshot of this very real article, totally unbiased article in The Atlantic, in the Daily Show for you today. Then you've got Mike Singleton. Biden takes a spill, falls off his bike, Secret Service agents. I'm not convinced they were Secret Service agents. I'm convinced they were Patriot Front members. Race to help him. He appears to be unhurt. One Republicans have a field day with this, but I'll point out there's no way Trump could even ride a bike without deflating the tire. Oh, so we're going back to a fat joke again. I see people who are a lot fatter than Donald Trump riding bicycles all around South Bend almost every day. And for some reason, they think they need the full spandex, skin-tight bicycle outfit. I don't know why. They want to walk around looking like basically a doped-up jelly roll. I don't know what the deal is, but they think it looks good, I guess. Listen, if you're the shape of a boulder, you're not going to improve your aerodynamics by wearing skin-tight spandex. It's not going to work. You should probably just be comfortable, have some loose-fitting clothes on, because we know that you're hot, okay? So just do yourself a favor and not paint yourself with spandex if you weigh 300-400 pounds while you're riding a bicycle around the city. I'm going to do just some flashback stuff on this because I think that this is really hysterical. You have to understand something. Joe Biden had campaign ads, not just people saying actual, literal campaign ads about how he runs and he sprints and Trump walks very slowly and everything because Trump didn't want to slip on a slippery ramp one day at one event.
Oh, I can't see the track.
They made an entire campaign out of all of this. I'm going to play you some of that stuff and just kind of remind you why this is so extra saucy funny that Joe Biden fell off the bike. We got more coming up. Here's like 95.3 the channel. Alright, folks, I gotta figure out what's going on. It's like not registering. This game. So open Subwoofer.
Oh, this track is so friggin' weird. It's so weird. It's like super complicated. Huh. Weird. Wow, such a weird track. Might want to do this a little often because they might be using it. Because they see us grinding sardines all the time. So they might, you know, expand the grinding. I still think, but I hope it's not kind of ridiculous because this Escudo could just be useless. And who wants to use that car only on the off-road track. Stop talking, drive the stupid crappy car. Crappy track, you know, like. Oh, really? You gotta shoot right back in the freaking pickup.
Alright, that appears to fix the problem. I'm gonna need to get a new audio cable, I think. His link there got caught. It wasn't, and the thing is, like, I have this weird audio jack that I can plug in the 3.5 and it can become like 6 different things. And one of them is like line in, which is how I feed you the radio station through the headphone jack. And it was selected on that. It just, for some reason, it wasn't pulling the audio.
Wow, that track is so weird.
Change the settings on that and then put it back over and it seems to have fixed it.
Man, that's weird.
And that's just it, Eric, is like Trump was wearing dress shoes and he's going down a wet ramp that somebody had already slipped on. He's made a joke over this. He's like, I'm not going to be the guy who falls. He's like, you kidding me? The media would have a field day.
No pig race bonus. Huh. Weird. Really weird. Really weird. Almost like it was on purpose or something. Almost like it was on purpose. Don't say the quiet things out loud. Definitely don't scream about the quiet things out loud. Idiots, you fucked us over. Thank you. Thank you so much for bitching about the Tomahawk. Because then you can come over here to this.
I had a pound of rib tips.
And then, rib tips.
May have been a little excessive.
Let's go. Now this thing can get into the 23s. Not by me driving it. Not this quick. Well, let's see how we are for a week. My body can take it.
Alright, I got the Atlantic ad in there too. Yeah, 5-star. Alright, 5-star.
Have used Anderson windows more than any other brand. Visit Leatherman Supply to see Anderson windows on display. Anderson windows, more than just a window. They're peace of mind. Leatherman Supply in Goshen, name you can trust.
Mountains are gorgeous.
Everybody, Casey Hendrickson here for 5-star painting. As we have told you, we are getting our home redone, remodeled. We are going through the process of doing this a little bit late because of COVID, but finally getting everything underway. And one of the things we really wanted to do is we just wanted to change the outside color of the house. We've done some painting on the inside ourselves, but we knew that we needed professionals to do the outside. Yeah, we could have done it. It probably would have looked okay, but it's probably not going to last very long, and it's certainly not going to be as crisp and clean and professional as having the professionals do it. Plus, I hate painting. To be perfectly honest with you, I absolutely despise the entire process of painting a house, a room, anything. Just don't like doing it. So we hired 5-star Paint. They came out, very professional, dressed professionally, not covered in paint splatter and all of that stuff. Went through the free quotation, asked about the different services.
Let's see what this guy does.
We take care of, if we want to do cut-ins here, change that trim here, all of that stuff. Got back into the quote. We did a color consultation because my wife and I could not decide on a color. We had a disagreement about the shade of the color. And they also sent out a power wash. Power washing in the house, I'll be honest, in the house. I've been in the house for a couple of years now. It's never looked as good as it is now. It's going to be covered up with paint because they're going to be coming out in a few days to go and paint the house. And we look forward to sharing that experience with you. But on Twitter, looking forward to all these so-called Republican outs on Biden's bike crash takes today from the same people that came to the 25th Amendment after Trump walks slowly down the ramp. And yeah, that's pretty much how things have gone. And like I said, just bad jokes. Trump wouldn't have got on a bicycle, he would have pumped the tires. Okay, that's mature. Let's cue my audio here. Let's go back in time, shall we? I want to go back in time. And I want you to listen to this. This is on CNN, okay? But they have a clip here of Joe Biden talking about, look how he steps, look how I step. Watch how I run up ramps and he stumbles down ramps.
Damn it.
Okay, that was Joe Biden. This is why him falling is hysterical. And he fell on Air Force One again. Last week or the week before. So he keeps falling on Air, and by the way, every time he falls,
Bunch of carbon fiber won't fly everywhere.
MAGA hat out over every single time that turns into those things. So I just want to remind everybody that, this is still one of the things. They did this. The Democrats did this. They made this about Joe Biden is physically fit, Donald Trump is in a obese way. They made that about this whole situation. And that's on them. Everybody knew that Joe Biden was old. Everybody understood that Donald Trump attacking Joe Biden's age was something that was effective politically. They decided to try and turn it around. And that's why you always have these weird moments of Joe Biden going out there and telling everybody, hey, I can beat you in a push-up contest. It's very weird stuff that's happening on the campaign trail. So, I want to take you back in time as well. This is the end of August of 2012. Jennifer Rubin, okay, big Republican Jennifer Rubin, basically making fun of Donald Trump. It says, has anyone ever seen Trump run? I've never seen Jennifer Rubin run. Does that mean anything? No, of course not. But she says that. And then Andrew Bates responds, ride a bike. And then he responded with a campaign ad. Now here's what you need to know. Andrew Bates, okay, is the White House deputy press secretary now. At the time he wasn't. At the time he was just in Biden's campaign. He also worked for the Obama White House, but now he's the White House deputy press secretary. So back in 2020, he responded to her and said, not only haven't seen him, run, we've never seen him on a bike. Oh, and here's our latest campaign ad. Cue the audio. Here's a campaign ad for Joe Biden. And it went on to a full campaign ad, which you know me. Now, what you need to understand, in this campaign ad, there's a bunch of pictures. They're all still images of Joe Biden running, and there's a couple of videos of Joe Biden running up some stairs, Joe Biden running over to smack some kid's head. All of these various things. They have a little picture of Donald Trump going down that one ramp at that one event. There was somebody already fallen and slipped on that ramp. He's wearing dress shoes. I don't know, ladies, if you understand this, but every guy out there who's ever worn a pair of dress shoes understands this. Those things got no grip. Zero. You can slip on really smooth, dry concrete with the dress shoes if you don't have the right soles and stuff on there. And Donald Trump was already talking about this. He's like, I watched somebody fall earlier that day. So can you imagine if I fell? What the media would do? They made an entire campaign ad about how Joe Biden will run. But Donald Trump can barely walk down the stairs. So yeah, I think it's hysterical every time Joe Biden falls down. It just gives it that extra bit of hilarity beyond just watching somebody fall, which is always funny. But Washington Free Beacon had an exclusive, and I think that this is important. I haven't seen anybody else talk about this today. Washington Free Beacon got an exclusive. Now, we had a couple of different shots of, right when it happened, as Joe Biden came over to the gang of people who was there. Hello, okay? So, one of the people there has claimed credit for not winning. Okay? So Washington Free Beacon got this person, they found this person, and they allowed them to publish an editorial. Okay. First of all, I want to thank Washington Free Beacon for reaching out, it was the only respected media outlet to express concern and show any interest in telling my side of the story. Of course, we assumed there was going to be some kind of investigation now. We all just assumed he fell over, he said that his foot got caught, but now it appears that there might have actually been an intentional attack on the president. Anyway, this editorial question for me continues. It is a story the American people deserve to hear. The incident that took place on January 18, 2022 in Rehoboth Beach was no accident. I accept full responsibility for my role in deliberately causing Joe Biden to bust his elderly bleep on the pavement in front of a cargo plane. My actions, which I do not regret, were motivated by years of festering resentment and an overwhelming sense of moral outrage. I took the geezer down to send a message. Now, I will be the first to admit the language here in the
I can't see the name.
of this person.
I see the number. I can't see the name. It's Ordonez. Oh my God. Lucas, I'm sorry.
Deranged attack on
oh no, look what I caused. Oh dude, you're a dick. Really? All you motherfuckers?
They are responsible for Joe Biden.
Assholes. Fucking vultures.
So just keep that
Yeah,
in
the
mind.
fucking vultures. I was fighting for a freaking second.
This is my truth. I hate being Joe Biden's bicycle. I am routinely forced to provide Sleepy Joe with conveyance, exercise, and entertainment during his many vacations. In return, I am subjected to hours upon hours of deranged, incomprehensible anecdotes about the Suez Crisis, or the Cuyahoga River fires, or the trucker strike of 1973 and 74. His brain is as warm and rusted as my crankset. See, we've got a bit of a twist here. It's the bicycle that took him out. And the bicycle wrote an editorial in the Washington Free Beacon, which means the bicycle has both more coherence than former Vice President Joe Biden. So anyway, the editorial. That being said, I didn't do this out of personal spite. No, I put my body on the line to call the world's attention on Father's Day weekend to the ongoing inhumane treatment of an innocent child. More than 2.5 years have passed since a DNA test determined with scientific certainty that Hunter Biden, the crackhead who stole me from a garage in Georgetown, was the biological father of the baby girl identified in Arkansas court documents as NJR. Hunter reached a confidential settlement with the child's mother, former stripper, London Alexis Roberts, a.k.a. Dallas, in March of 2020. The crackhead wrote in his memoir that he had no recollection of his relationship with the woman whom he chivalrously described as hardly the dating type. Say what you will about the moral depravity of Hunter Biden, he finally recognized the child's existence after exhausting his legal options. The same cannot be said about Joe Biden, which is why I felt compelled to take the action that I did. The former vice president and his doctor wife started continue to deny the existence of NJR, determined as they are to punish her for the crime of being born to a nasty woman. The thing continues, but it is important to note that the bicycle of Joe Biden is now set up on TikTok and Instagram. And you can go to the TikTok and Instagram accounts for Joe Biden's bicycle. But here's the thing, they sacrificed it. Look, they rubbed up the pavement too. Okay, the bicycle rubbed up the pavement. They're no longer shiny and brand new. But they did it to call attention to why the Biden family will not acknowledge the existence of one of their bridge, which is an awful, horrible, inhumane thing to do to somebody. We have more coming out from Star 95.3, Michigan's news channel. Joe Biden's bicycles. MSC News Time is 3:32. Time to check out the agents creating meaningful jewelry.
Joe Biden's bicycle is an American hero.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Damn. So good. Seems like it's reachable. It's weird.
Oh, shit.
Alright, I'll be
Dude.
back in a minute.
You fucking game. Are you serious? Look, really? Wow. Wow. Wow.
ain't too bad out here. Now, here's one of the hookers going on. Hey, darn bud. Is she ready? I'm ready to swamp bud. Not swamp bud. Darn man. Why would Mother Nature put a straight kamikaze in somebody's eyeball? Go in the house and cool off for a little bit. Now get back out here and finish with your birthday. Man, it feels so good there. I wonder what she's got the thermostat set up. 68. She's got this ours 68 degrees. Turn this thing up to 74. But you had the air conditioner set on 68 degrees. What you trying to do? Like I said, take out the long way fire room. Have a light go down. I got my methods. I think it's finally cool enough where I can go outside and get some work done. But first, I'm gonna make sure I don't get the swamp bud again.
Dude, really?
And last,
Asshole.
but not least,
Fucking dick. Don't worry. We'll get it up.
it's time to cut the grass. What kind of bug is that? That looks like a pterodactyl. Where'd he go? It's still too darn hot out here. I'm gonna go get the swimming pool. Oh, this water feels so good. Yeah. Sweet bees. His hands. It's got a little payback me on my weight. It's still hotter than Satan's nutsack out here. I'm about to go in the house and cool off for a little bit. Oh, it feels so good. But cool enough where I can enjoy it out here. Good scooters. There's no seal boards. There's no glass. That's it. I'm tired of this heat. I'm going. I've had to change shorts 3 times today because of the swamp foot. I have got foot bites all over. I'm going in the house today to get back out to the winter time.
Fuck around damn battery of this, you know?
I don't know what Father's Day package you're talking about. We give away a Father's Day package. That's the station. Hello. Well, Mom, I need to reset those things you didn't started the day, there was a commercial that kind of popped on the radio station. Somebody called in and was asking a little bit more about it. So allnaturalcbd.org is, again, this is a veteran-owned company. They're an American company. It's locally owned. And they are involved in e-liquids, in vaping, and everything else too. But they started selling CBD products. They noticed that the products they were selling, there was this ungodly markup that was on the products. And they said, well, we already deal with this stuff anyway. So they approached their vendors and suppliers, and they were able to create full-spectrum CBD products at a fraction of the cost of the isolated products that you were getting at various retailers around the country. And the isolate is an inferior product anyway. Full spectrum is a far superior product. And they were able to get the price down and still make good money doing it. So that's what they started selling, the CBD lotion. So once again, you go to allnaturalcbd.org, you get gummies, you get sleep gummies, Delta 8 gummies, even stuff for your dog. They have joint pain or something like that. But the lotion is their flagship product because it just works so well. And it's extremely affordable. You get the lotion, and anytime you have pain, you just take the lotion out, rub it on where the pain is, and within a few minutes the pain starts to go away. I just recommend you get the 1,000 milligrams. The concentration stuff is totally safe. You don't need to worry about failing any drug tests. It's another common question we get. That's not going to get dinged. But if you go to allnaturalcbd.org, again, promo code KC10, you'll save 10%. Again, allnaturalcbd.org, promo code KC10. Michiana's news channel. I am your host, Casey Henderson. Do you want to thank RV Car Company, locations in South Bend, Warsaw, Columbia City, RVCarCompany.com is their website. All right, here we go. I did a whole bunch about this over the weekend. One of the things that I've told you to look out for is one of the things that, rumors tend to do is when you call them out and you expose them for being rumors, what they tend to do is they tend to go on and say, well, you're really obsessed with rumors, aren't you? Maybe you're the one that has the problem. It's a way of basically projecting themselves onto you. Because God forbid you don't want people sexualizing children or anything like that. Now, the interesting thing about this, I did an early show. I did a couple of them. One in particular, if you go to rumble.com, go into my channel and scroll through and look for the video on teachers. And the reason that I did this, I'm going to get the exact title here. Teachers preying upon kids is getting worse. Okay? Go watch that. That is considered required viewing by a lot of my audience. And that is an early show that we did. I went back all the way to the year 2000 with data on sexual abuse of children inside of the school. The media reports on it. The Department of Education reports on it. Numerous studies by groups that were not conservative groups at all. And we will find very, very, very clear patterns of behavior. And it's disturbing to watch this stuff develop. The reality is, while society runs around and likes to make jokes about Catholic priests molesting children, teachers are far more likely to molest children than Catholic priests are, according to me. And it's not even remotely close. In fact, there is no group. There is no group beyond, family with a higher rate of child abuse than teachers. Now, that doesn't mean that all teachers are bad. It just means that you have a lot of bad people that seek out the profession to gain access to kids. And since we, as a nation, didn't pursue a policy of equality, we pursued a policy of quantity for teachers, we allowed the lowest common denominator and all bad people filter in. That's what we did. And this has been a problem for a long time. In fact, it was a problem from just a few years ago. Even the Washington Post was calling out, why is it that nobody is talking about this except for local news? So if a teacher does something to a child locally, it's all over the local news. It does not make it national at all, even though this is extremely commonplace. And the trend is being called by experts, even in the Department of Education, as epidemic. That's where we start to run into some real issues with considering some of the data that I have highlighted for many of you in the past, I mean, it is very scary stuff. You start to look at the data, the statistics, and how often this actually happens. And I would encourage anybody out there who hasn't watched that, please go watch it. Because if you know any social workers or anybody who deals with children who are victimized this way, they will inevitably give you the pattern of behavior. The reason the word grooming is used is because grooming is a term used to describe this behavior. And when people duplicate this behavior, they are grooming children. And just because they're an educator or in the public school system, they're a politician, what have you, doesn't take away from the fact that they are in fact engaging in grooming behavior.
See?
Now, some of these people, maybe they intend
now, he should have a penalty.
Maybe they have no idea what they're doing. They're just engaging in this grooming behavior without intending to.
That's dumb.
Really fully think that's what they're doing because they've been told to do this by various groups or what have you. I don't know. But one of the things that you routinely find is that when you see this grooming behavior, you call it out, they inevitably will minimize it and say, well, really, you're just protecting yourself on other people. No, that's not typically what's going on. That's grooming behavior. Start showing pornography to young children. And I'm talking about actual pornography. I'm not talking about two girls kissing each other in Buzz Lightyear film being pornography. I'm talking about actual pornography. We give you examples of that on the show as Radio Rookies would. For those of you who watched the early show, you've seen more extreme examples of this in elementary schools. This is stuff that if I, or a father, showed to my children, I would be arrested. Yet somehow it's okay to show children in an elementary school at school. Not okay. So anyway, a self-described socialist high school teacher from Hawaii went on a years-long kind of tangent on this. They've been attacking clips of TikTok and everything else, you know, basically saying that nobody wants to show pornography to your kids, nobody wants to victimize your kids, this is all a made-up right-wing conspiracy thing, you're projecting your pedophilia on us, and yada, yada, yada. Yeah, well, that person, all that Monog has been arrested for raping a 13-year-old boy, was a former student of his at his school. Raped him multiple times.
Wow.
Multiple times. Not only that, this teacher totally claims we're not showing pornography or hurting your children. This teacher shared images of his abuse of this young boy with another teacher in Pennsylvania.
Guaranteed.
Between the two of those teachers, they shared over 3,000 messages with one another, including hundreds of videos and photos of child abuse. And they're all over social media. When they were arrested, and I saw the story was there, they were arrested, I found their Twitter account, I went through and screenshot a bunch of their stuff. While they were raping a child, during that time frame, they were raping a child, they called the GOP. This is who we're dealing with. Anytime you see anybody who defends grooming behavior, it's almost funny how quick this happens to. Are there some people who take it too far in accusing of grooming? Yeah, I'm sure that there are. Okay? By and large, generally what you have is people who want protection, who don't want children to be abused, don't want children exposed to things that's not age appropriate, right? That's generally what we have in our population. The gay community supports that, the trans community supports that, everybody else supports that. It's not controversial. We have radicals out there trying to pretend that one thing is not happening, but in fact it is, and it has been, according to the Washington Post 3 years ago, epidemic. Well, not 2013, epidemic. According to the Department of Education, it's an epidemic problem. Yet somehow, some way, as we've highlighted in that early show a few weeks back, the stuff that was published by the federal government under the Obama administration concerning behavior as a parent to be on the lookout for if it's happening to your kid in school. That is now curriculum. Whereas back in the Obama administration, these were red flags that your child might be abused in school. But now it's curriculum, and it's supposed to be tolerated and accepted. It's a very scary hour for you to watch, but you need to watch it. So once again, another pedophile, another groomer, running out there, attacking libs on TikTok, attacking people like me and everybody else out there who doesn't want children to be overly sexualized, gets caught doing exactly what they said nobody was doing. But I've also told you many times on the show, not of the stuff that's going on. And I'll play you a video of a drag queen, excuse me, not the trans queen, the drag queen. And they are going to tell you exactly how it should be. So we're going to drag queen story hour and the other drag queen events at schools. We're coming out 95 if you haven't seen it. I'm not right now. Yeah, that's what I'm doing this time. I still think I know. Alright, you gotta bounce stage. Okay.
Slow lap. He was 150? Yuck. Oh, damn. What the fuck is up with this? I'm faster than the other car. Yeah. I'm trying to worry about the... Oh, you better not be frozen. You better not be frozen. No way. You better not be frozen. Wow, really, man? Seriously? This is happening offline? Come on, man. Seriously? You gonna do me like this? It is 2:30 in the morning.
Is it balanced? Yeah, it's gonna be a minute.
Come on, man. Wow. This does not help my quest for 10 million at all.
Thursday package was tickets to Garth Brooks' next concert in Notre Dame.
Damn it. Wow. I'm stuck.
Didn't he like...
I'm stuck. Can't get out.
That?
So I have to kill the stream.
Did he announce he's coming back?
Thanks, Sony. Or wait, do I?
No clue, guys. No clue.
Well, what are you gonna do now? Oh, come on,
How many
man.
cars that person bought? If every single salesperson.
Alright, that's it. Stream's over. Thanks, Sony.
Just
See you later.
Just asking questions.
I gotta reboot the PS4. So, thank you, Sony.